you're struggling with poor contact when you're chipping, I guarantee you're making this one huge mistake. But the good news is the fix is really simple. Now, whether you're sculling it, chunking it, shanking it, it doesn't matter. If you have poor contact when you're chipping, you're not gonna be a good chipper. So the mistake that I see most amateur golfers make is they do not understand that the weight on their feet, forward, backwards, heel, toe, has a huge impact on where the club hits the ground. Now, I've got a good drill to kind of help you stabilize that in a second, but let me kind of walk you through that. So first of all, when I'm set in here, if I get my weight a little bit forward on my lead foot, which is where we want it, but if that weight moves one way or the other, the bottom of the swing or where the club hits the ground also moves. So let me demonstrate. I'm going to keep my weight a little bit forward on this one, and you'll notice that when I swing the club, I hit the ground pretty much in the same spot. But if my weight starts to go towards my trail foot, you can see how I start hitting the ground back and behind the golf ball. So that's the first lesson, and the most important lesson from what you're watching here today is understand that where the weight is at or the pressure is at on your feet has a huge impact on where the club hits the ground. So where should it be? Well, you know this if you've watched any of our videos. In the setup position, we definitely like the weight to be a little bit forward. I like to say probably 60–70% of your weight is on your lead foot, and you want to keep it there through the entire motion. So let me go ahead and hit one, and I'm going to give you a couple great drills to actually practice that now that we know the lesson. So my weight's forward, 65–70%, and I'm just going to keep it there through the entire motion. Now, if you haven't done this already, hey Nick, give them the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe and like the channel. And of course, as always, tell us where you're from. We love hearing where you're from here at VLS Golf and US Golf TV. Now the drills, one you've seen before, is to just take your lead foot, put it forward, take your trail foot and put it back. Now the trail foot I like to use almost like a kickstand. It's just there for balance. Okay, and go ahead and make a few motions and just notice how your weight stays forward and you kind of feel that weight, okay, in your lead thigh. And you can even hit shots like this, or chip shots I should say. I got my weight forward, I'm leaning into it, and it's just staying there and it's helping stabilize my body. That's a great drill to help you understand and feel where your weight is at on your feet. This is what you've learned today, that when my weight moves one direction or the other, so does the bottom of my swing. So if I have poor contact with chipping, that's the first place I'm gonna look. How about on the golf course? What could you feel or focus on to help you improve that contact? It could be something as simple as focusing on the golf ball out of your trail eye. Okay, so when I look down at this golf ball, my trail eye, which is my right eye, I'm trying to keep my right eye on the inside of the golf ball right here. As I move, I'm gonna focus on my eye staying in that same spot. Because if my eye stays here and focused here, I'm much less likely to move. Notice where my eye goes when I move my weight back. It goes this way. So poor contact many times is because we don't understand that when the weight moves on the feet from side to side, so does where we hit the ground. So we're gonna get set in there, ball in the center. Let's get that weight forward. Let's keep that trail eye on the inside of the golf ball, and let's keep it there through the whole motion. That will help us improve our contact, and that simple drill right there can help you fix a huge mistake. Now that you've improved your contact with this video, check out my next video where I share with you the one chipping tip I give every golfer. I've literally given it over 1,000 times.